The Super Ugly Show.
Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, let's get this show going.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah, I'm going through a lot of changes in my life. Sorry, but...
What, menopause?
Yeah.
You did not mean it in any malicious
I
or
was born in the
heinous way.
70s. Go fuck yourself. As far as that mentally handicapped strength, I do not want to... I don't want to mess with that.
You're allowed to be offended by anything you want, but keep it to your fucking self.
Yeah. Yeah. This is great. It is priceless because this is real. And it is what it is.
He's the fucking worst. He's the absolute fucking worst.
Rocky, would you run for Miss America?
Absolutely.
But seriously, why couldn't you? You know, maybe a little shape on the bicep.
Yeah, again, if I do like 20 push-ups right now, I'll come up and have a nice little time.
I don't want to play this game. It's disgusting.
That is the point.
Yeah, but why does it always have to be like some kind of like family member or some kind of like old grandma?
You're fucking crazy. If I could do whatever I want, I would pummel them within a minute of their lives. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't hesitate to beat them fucking senseless.
Yeah, maybe cut off a few fingers, cut off their dick.
Murder them? I'm not a murderer. Oh my god. This is what I'm working with, people. John, where are you, pal?
I'll be in there soon.
This is fucking priceless. Yeah, you don't understand handicap strength, right? And that is a factor that you know nothing about. Alright, I'm done. Yeah, show's over. That's it.
Who gives a shit? Why do you fucking do these things?
Shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Where are we? There we
What's going on now? What's up, everybody? How is everyone doing? Cool. What are
You
you
ready, Rock?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's getting there.
Everyone got excited thinking I'm not here.
He's getting there.
Well, a show without Rocky. Oh, that would be.
Never happens.
No.
It's literally never happens. There might have been one. There might have been one way back in the early days.
Yeah.
Way back in the early days when Richie still gave a shit about the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
boy.
don't give a fuck anymore.
Now he doesn't
Oh,
care
my.
at all.
Not at all.
There's zero fucks given.
Zero.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing anyway? How's the chat doing?
How is the chat doing? Is there anyone there?
We got 7.
If you are
Watch
listening
out now.
to the audio on what is it? Podbean?
Russo'sBrain.com, of course, Rich.
There you go.
Where else would you listen to the Super Ugly Show?
Oh, my.
Only on Russo'sBrand.com. But if you are a brand member or you're listening to us on any of the other platforms that you get, Vince Russo's the brand. We, of course, are live every Tuesday night starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Super Ugly Show channel on YouTube. Not only do you get this wonderful show, but for the price of nothing, you get a second show. This is Life with the beautiful, sexy, very hot Jessica, a.k.a. my lovely wife.
All right.
That starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, so you get 2 shows, brand members, for absolutely free. You get the Super Ugly Show free every week, and you can watch it, you can call in, and you can write in the comments section. But enough of that, Rich. I digress. Let's get into some stuff.
You like my sign language? For all the people that couldn't
I just
understand.
saw you moving your hands. I'm assuming none of that meant anything.
No, it's all sign language.
No.
I'm good at.
You know some, right?
I don't.
Well, he would have been
Don't
able
you
to.
know some from old fucking garbage dump years?
Like 3 words. I didn't really participate.
Well, I'll teach
What
you.
was that? Did you come yet?
I just yelled. I just yelled louder. I hope it works.
No, it doesn't matter. Does not matter.
That's the good thing
I'm
about
coming
being
anyway.
deaf, you know? You don't hear the disappointment in the guy's face.
Oh,
in the
well,
guy's
you
voice.
know.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
Well, the gagging from your gross, disgusting box.
Wait,
Oh, man.
wait. So
I'm assuming. Yeah, I've never been there.
wait. So you she was deaf, right? And how did that go anyway?
You banged her, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Of course you did.
Oh, my
Of course you
goodness.
did.
She was very nice when I was a kid.
No, but the sound stuff, like, doesn't it? Fuck!
Stop.
Fuck!
Stop.
Fuck!
Wasn't that bad.
No?
No.
It would be so distracting for me, I would think.
Yeah, but you want to.
It would be a boner killer.
I think there was a conscious effort to be quieter.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you got to think. Listen, if there's so much built up like anger and rage going through somebody like that she's gonna fuck like a minx.
Maybe. But here's actually the really good thing. She can't hear a word you're saying, so you could be dirty as shit, you know? You fucking dirty cunt whore. You
my
like
goodness.
this fucking cock, you sloppy bitch.
Yeah.
She has no clue what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're just having a good time.
Yeah, yeah. So if you surprise anal fucker, it's just like
boy.
oh,
Well, no,
you didn't hear
Rich,
me.
that's borderline rape.
No.
Surprise anal fuck is
That's
kind
terrible,
of rapey.
Rich.
Yeah,
How could you
kind of
even-
rapey, Rich.
Well,
I don't know about this surprise anal that you got going on, but that to me is
Well, I mean,
there
that's-
should be no such
Oh,
thing
my.
as surprise anal.
why
No.
not?
Why?
No, why?
Because most women don't appreciate that type of
Yeah,
thing.
but if you
I've had an whoopsie in my day.
Yeah, but if you
know,
lube
where
it-
you're out and then you're back in and it hits the button, they go, well,
Yeah, but if
they're
you
not happy about that.
if you lube it, I mean, what's the big deal?
Oh boy.
Well, it's not lubed if you're fucking her in the pussy. It has pussy juice on
Yeah,
it.
then
Which very quickly dries up, as we all know.
well, you little spit and you fucking poke her in
You
the
know,
butt.
Oh my
pussy
goodness.
juice is like fucking hand sanitizer. The second it hits air,
Yeah.
that shit dries up.
It dries up.
It
pretty
dries
fast.
up real quick.
Yeah.
Really fucking quick. What weird things women have down there, huh?
Yeah.
All that weird, wild stuff.
Kicking this up.
But you know what's
Kicking
funny
this
when
off.
when
Taking it up a notch.
Taking this up.
whenever you're being with the girl doggy style, you're always staring at an asshole. You know?
Yes.
Am I wrong? Oh, no, I don't know. Or you just don't
Well,
look.
you
Mark,
know.
do you look or you don't look?
I
It depends on the
You
girl for
really-
Mark. You know,
I
some
mean,
girls, Rich,
if you
you can only
really-
fuck him in the
you're
asshole
all-
with Mark.
So you only like anal penetration.
Dude, it's not gay, he told me, if you don't grab the dick.
right.
If, it,
No,
if
no,
you just see it,
if you don't acknowledge, you don't acknowledge.
you can see it, but you can't acknowledge it's there.
Oh my god. Now, this is the kind of conversation that
That's what you get with
this
Super Ugly.
is the juicy stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I wonder why they get emails over at the brand. You know? They're over there talking about Bray Wyatt and fucking Andre the Giant. We're talking about pussy juices drying up and accidental anal.
The good stuff.
But
though.
seriously, guys, SmackDown's on tonight. It's going to be...
Epic. Yeah.
We were just discussing a film right before we got on air, having a little laugh as we like to have, you know, just a couple of guys, well, now 3 guys, having a chuckle. And I've decided Clark Griswold is the greatest movie dad of all time.
I agree. It's hilarious.
Out of what? Out of movies or TV shows?
Well, I said movie dad, so I'm going to go with movies.
Okay, so TV shows, no. Movies.
Does movie have a different language that I mean a different meaning that I'm not aware of?
I think Chevy Chase plays, even in some of his other movies, he plays a very
movie dad.
funny father.
Well, he's not really a dad in a lot of other movies. Think about it. Fletch, no kids. Caddyshack, no kids. Funny Farm, no kids.
Yeah.
It's really only the Griswolds I've ever seen him be a dad. And National Lampoon's Vacation is arguably the funniest movie of all time, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas is right up there.
Christmas is right up there.
Yeah, right up there. But
the first-
Vacation is, ask me on a Tuesday, I might say Vacation. Ask me on a Wednesday, I might say Arthur. Ask me on a Thursday, I might say Step Brothers.
Yeah.
And the Friday would maybe be This Is the End.
This
Those
is
are my
the end.
four
Yeah, it was funny.
4 top comedies as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I love all of those movies. They're great.
People don't know, enough people don't know about Arthur, and that bothers me.
Yeah, you always promote it.
Because it's it's one of the funniest openings to a movie ever, except maybe Super Troopers. Like that opening, when he picks up the hooker, he brings it to the restaurant, that whole shit is like, when he falls out of the car, he's laughing face down. He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
He's face down in a curb in New York City, dying laughing. And he goes, Bitterman, did you see that? I fell out of the goddamn car. And he goes to pick him up. He goes, no, I fell out of the goddamn car. And he's just losing his mind.
That's not the one Russell Brand, right?
Oh, no, he should be murdered publicly for that.
Why?
We all should get to walk by and punch him in the face or in the stomach until he's dead.
Why?
Because it's a travesty of film to one, even remake Arthur. For two, what he did with it. PG-13. He wasn't drinking and driving. It was just garbage.
Really?
He was barely drunk in it, from what I could tell.
It,
Like, it was terrible.
Really?
It was terrible.
it was
I'm gonna rewatch
softened.
it.
It was softened.
Yeah,
It's
all
nothing
of
like the
It-
original.
It's like the Bad News Bears.
That's right.
Did we bring this
Yeah.
up on here
we
yet?
We did that last time. Yeah,
Were you here?
No.
All right. You've seen the original Bad News Bears, correct?
Yeah.
Remember when the one kid walks up, he's like, oh, great, we got a... Super Ugly Show does not promote this language, but this is directly from the Bad
Quote.
News Bears. This is a quote from the Bad News Bears. Oh, great, we got a faggot, a nigger, a spick, and a queer on the team. A little 8-year-old, 9-year-old kid comes
Says
out and
this.
says this.
Yeah.
Now, imagine today. Well, they watch
Yeah.
the new Bad News Bears. They're drinking pops at the end. Hey, we're all
Yeah,
having a
yeah.
soda. The original, they're all drinking beers. He's got 15 kids in the convertible. 10 of them are sitting on the back of it. They're all crammed in. He's drinking and driving.
Yeah. Actually, you know what pisses me off too? When they remade Poltergeist, okay? You remember how the mom and the dad are smoking pot?
Yep.
And they're like, just that cool scene.
Yeah.
They show such a cool scene of the mom and dad just bonding, having laughs together, smoking pot. In the new one, they don't show this kind of connection of them
And that
smoke-
scene's pivotal because it does show this great connection
Yes.
between the mother and father.
Yeah, and in
it
the
really
new one,
does.
it doesn't transpire. It doesn't cross over into like this is real and this is like a moment between the parents. You lose it. You lose all of it.
But that's how the older movies built that story.
Even in the Bad News Bears, remember the main thing of the end of the movie is what's his face, Vic Morrow, which we're gonna get to him. I don't know if you guys know who Vic Morrow is, but oh boy, does he have a good story to tell. Vic Morrow comes out to the mound and smacks his son in front of everybody. I mean, fucking wallops this kid, and nobody runs out and like, dude. They're all kind of like taken back, like, wow, I can't believe you did this in public. Not the fact that he did it,
Yeah.
but that you did it in public. So the kid starts throwing the game. He throws the other kid in, and the Bad News Bears end up losing anyway. But Vic Morrow, he was Jennifer Jason Leigh's dad. He was in Twilight Zone, the movie. Remember Twilight Zone, the movie? You guys remember this at all?
Faintly.
All right, remember the very first story, not the Dan Aykroyd one where they're driving. The first story is a guy in the bar, and he's a bigot, he's a racist, and he ends up going back to like Nazi Germany and Vietnam and all these other places, right? Well, when they were filming that movie, Vic Morrow had 2 little Vietnamese kids. They were filming it on set, and he's running with them, right? Which, little fun fact, these Vietnamese kids were illegals. So he's running with them, and the stunt was there's going to be a helicopter fall, and whatever, the scene goes on and on and on. So as they're running, the helicopter falls, but at the wrong time. And it's a real helicopter spinning its fucking thing. Kills all 3 of them.
No.
Decapitates
Oh, shit.
Vic Morrow on fucking set. Pull it up on YouTube. It's on
Really?
YouTube, dude. It is the craziest shit
Wow.
ever. He's got the 2 kids. All of a sudden, and then you see a front shot. So he's running this way, right? You see the thing fall, and then you see the blades whipping. And you just see...
no.
One thing
Wow.
goes flying. You don't see complete annihilation because the water kicks up a lot.
I gotta see this.
But one fucking chunk of something goes flying this way.
Oh, my.
And when it all settles down, nothing's there.
wow.
You know what I mean? Dude, crazy shit. Imagine that.
What is this called?
It's the Twilight Zone. Just put in Vic Morrow death. VICMORROW death.
Quite the turn of events from a conversation here.
Oh, there it is, right there. And then there should be. A
how
YouTube.
old is
Go to
this?
videos. Well, when was the movie made? 1980 something, right? So,
Okay.
there it is, right there. Vic Morrow's death video. Yep. Now, when you go to it, you're gonna need to jump a little bit because they do. Why wouldn't you go to the first one?
I
He does shit that, like, those little pet peeves you have. He does literally all of them. Where I'm like, why wouldn't you go to the first one? Now, ready? Look, see, now they're already there because the chopper fell.
Right.
Now you can pull it up for these people to see, right? Oh, you know what? Don't do it just in case it's copyrighted. Now, ready? Look, here's him. Here's the 2 Vietnamese kids. There's the bang. Now you're gonna see right here a helicopter drop, and then they're gone. It is fucking crazy. He's running through the water. You can see like there's explosions going off, movie explosions.
Was that supposed to happen? The explosions?
Yes. Those are all planned. There's the helicopter. And goodbye.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Ready? Here's another angle. They show it from head on, which is the best angle. Everyone at home, if you want to see this while we're doing it, put in Vic Morrow death in YouTube, it's gonna be it'll pop right up. You see that shit though?
Wow.
Wipes them the fuck out.
Wow.
Wipes
Holy
them
shit.
out, dude. That is fucking crazy.
That's fucking insane.
Like what is?
That's why they do CGI now.
But they finished the movie. You know, they weren't like, well, we got to stop this one. Nope.
Woo.
Show must go on. We just fucking killed one of the stars
Oh my goodness.
and 2 illegal immigrants.
That's
But
and then they're just in the water like.
and now the people are looking around for like anything. You could see they're kind of like looking around for body parts and whatnot. But I mean, they got fucking. Look,
why do I find
here's the front view. Ready? Look, here's the front view. You're gonna see the helicopter drop right about here in your left bottom corner of the screen. And then you see them just get flung, like not maybe them, but pieces, right? Boom!
Oh my god.
Why am I laughing?
I don't know why you're laughing. It's a horrific fucking scene.
That's
It
horrible.
is terrible.
That's horrible.
It is terrible.
It is horrible.
But again, you
I
guys
guess when you work on the Twilight Zone, that's what you do.
well, that's the thing too. Like out of all fucking movies, The Twilight Zone.
Oh my god, that is not funny.
No, that is fucking horrendous. Two children were killed and a
Dr.
father.
Dr. Earl Brown was saying John Landis got in a heap of trouble. No kidding.
Oh, gee. They were like, John, don't do that
Don't
again.
do that again.
You know what? John can't work with helicopters no more. No more helicopters for John. Dude, that's his punishment.
Thanks, Earl.
Yeah. Thanks for that inquisitive fact, Dr. Brown. I love him. All right, we got a couple movie things, and then I want to get into Jay-Z.
Oh boy.
First movie thing we got into. It's the biggest movie news of the day. Spider-Man out of the MCU. Sony says, fuck you, Marvel. He is literally the only Marvel character not in the MCU.
What is MCU?
Marvel Comic Universe.
Don't cinematic universe.
Oh, okay, all right.
Don't talk to him if he asks questions like that.
Why? Not everybody's
No,
fucking-
you are the one person who doesn't know what the MCU was. You are the
No.
one person.
Does anybody else in the
Anyone
chat?
in the chat who didn't know what the MCU was prior
Please,
to this,
please say that you didn't know what the fuck
You're
it was either.
literally the one person.
Really?
Yes.
You knew what it was?
He knew what I was
I knew it was
referencing.
Marvel.
He had the words wrong, but he knew what I was referencing. He had the one word wrong.
All right.
Other than that, though, he knew it.
Spider-Man's out.
Spider-Man's out, and Sony, they had this deal with them where Disney got 5% of the front end, or the
Your wife didn't know either. Go ahead.
she don't count. She's a chick. Come on, really? You're gonna go there? Oh, the girl didn't know. Come on.
Okay.
But they were supposed to get a deal where they get 5% of all the first day makings, right? That was Disney's deal. Well, they were like, fuck you, we want 50-50. And Sony was like, fuck you. No. We're not doing,
Right.
why would we give away money? Spider-Man this weekend just became Sony's biggest movie of all time. Grossed over $1.1 billion. Biggest movie Sony's ever had.
Wow.
Why the fuck would they ever give up Spider-Man? And why would they play ball? They have all the cards. They have all the chips, I mean.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have to do anything for you. They did you the favor by letting Spider-Man even be in this fucking iteration of the MCU. So for Disney, I would just be like, anything we can do to make this work, let us know.
Yeah,
Not
I mean-
be fucking combative.
They're not even doing anything to promote, like to make it. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, of
They
course.
just purchased it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They didn't. They borrowed. They rented Spider-Man.
Right.
So now, if I'm Sony, I'd be like, not only are you getting him, but fuck you. Now he's in Venom too.
Yeah.
And Tom Holland, I'm like, well, is he obligated to play Spider-Man in both film studios, or is he only obligated to be Spider-Man in the MCU? Because now, if not, now we're going to get another fucking Spider-Man, which is Spider-Man
my
number
God.
4.
Jesus.
I mean,
In
Holland
less
was
than
good.
he
I
was
liked
the best
Holland. I like
so
Holland.
far.
Holland
And
was-
then how many? They're doing this with the Batmans too. Like how many
Yeah.
different people are we gonna have
But
play these parts?
DC's fucked
DC
up.
doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. That's
DC's
why. They
fucked up.
finally caught a little bit of traction with Wonder Woman and Aquaman. Let's see where things go from here.
I mean, yeah, but listen, the guy who played Superman was the best
Perfect.
Superman
Perfect.
in fucking
Yeah.
ages.
Ever. Not
And you know
ages,
what?
Ever. He was better than Christopher
as
Reeve.
much criticism as fucking whatever his name is, Ben got for being Batman.
See that, and I'm going to stop you.
He
here.
played a really good Batman.
Not only did he got he didn't get criticism. Ben Affleck didn't get criticism. The movies got
Okay.
criticism. The movies stunk. They didn't stink actually. They weren't like these unwatchable movies. They were decent enough to watch. Ben Affleck, if we would have gotten a well-written Batman movie and a good Batman movie, would have gone down as the best Batman we ever had. That was the role Ben Affleck was born to play. When I see him as Bruce Wayne and in that suit, I'm like, oh, he is fucking Batman. There is no one else that should be Batman but Ben Affleck.
Why do you say that though?
Because have you seen him? You didn't see him be Batman, did you?
Do you see movies at all?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Exactly, Rich. So
Yeah.
that's why I say
But
that.
I watched.
because
I
watched it.
I watched all the Batmans and shit.
Yeah, but you
Yes.
got to see him
No, but
play
you
the
have
role.
to see him be Batman, dude. He is the best Batman we've ever had.
He plays it
It's
well.
a damn
Yeah.
shame that for one, it happens further along in his age, and that he got caught up in these bad movies. And again, not bad, just not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not saying that like you shouldn't go watch Justice League or you shouldn't even go watch Batman vs Superman, the long version. And I know everyone's going, "Wow, the regular version's bad enough." No, the long version puts everything into context. For
Right.
some fucked up reason, with Batman vs Superman, they took out the scenes that make the movie make sense.
Right.
I have no idea why they did that, but when I got the unedited fucking long version, I was like, wow, what a good movie this is. Why did they take out the scenes that make it a good movie? And they're not action scenes or anything like that, but they were
the
scenes
thing.
that made the
Right.
movie make sense because it was all over the place.
Yeah, but that's
And
the
nothing was
problem.
connected,
Is
really.
they're trying to squeeze these action movies
DC was playing catch up
with
that's
these
why.
like character, trying to develop characters,
Yeah.
and they're trying to fit it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I think that Marvel did it right. They told everyone, "Fuck you! You got 2 3-hour movies coming."
Yeah.
And everybody was
Marvel
fucking
also did it over the
super-
span of 12 years.
Right.
Where DC goes, we got to
Exactly.
do it now.
Right.
We have to do it. And it's like,
Exactly.
dude, take your time. Marvel took 12
But
years.
You're,
Yeah.
saying, you're saying that they're trying to play catch up with Marvel, and Marvel
Yes.
is putting out these movies, and they're doing a great
Right.
job. DC is far behind as far as the quality and the building of this series.
the
That
character development.
Yeah.
Like, Batman should have had 3 movies before, and then same thing.
Yeah.
Superman should have had 3 movies before they brought
You
Justice
literally
League
got
together.
introduced to the machine guy, I don't even, Cyborg,
Yeah.
and Flash, and Aquaman, all in one movie.
Right.
They all came in one movie without any prior knowledge to these characters other than the 2-second clip we
Yeah.
saw in the after credit scene
If
of
you don't,
whatever
if you don't
movie.
know Justice League and the comic books
Yeah.
and the cartoons, then you're lost.
You have
You're like,
no
who are these
background
people?
to any of
Right.
and you don't know why they have their
so
powers.
if I was to watch it, I'm like, who the fuck are these guys?
Well, you know who they are, though. There's a slight difference because you do know the Flash exists. You know of Aquaman. You know Cyborg. Maybe you don't know.
No.
That's probably one you don't know. But for the most part, you know most of the characters. So you would go in and be like, all right, at least I know who these people are. But I don't know why they're here. I don't
Yeah.
know why they are who they are in this iteration of their character. I don't know anything about them other than Batman decided, hey, I need some help.
Yeah, I think that Marvel, like you said, Marvel did it right. Over 12 years, they were building
Yeah.
Iron Man after Iron Man, a Captain America, a Hulk, and they found the right characters before they brought it all together. And that was what made their move. Their past 12 years has been phenomenal. Every movie has been very good.
And they didn't harp on the big dogs. They didn't just go, let's only do Cap, let's only do Iron Man. They said, we got Guardians of the Galaxy over here. Who the fuck ever heard of Guardians of the Galaxy
I tell you what,
before
man.
these movies? Not many.
It's the fucking character. Their scripts are
Yeah.
unbelievable.
And James Gunn now is on board with Suicide Squad. It's not even called 2. I think
No.
they're just like, fuck you, the first one never
Yeah,
existed.
what are they doing with that? Because the Suicide Squad was like the last thing that I heard was like the
They
the
fucked
good
it up.
thing.
No, Aquaman. Aquaman was the last DC that was
Okay,
good.
and
And
now-
Suicide Squad stunk. Who told you
Oh
it was
my
good?
God, it
Well, that was I mean
Harley
the,
Quinn was
the
good.
promotion for
Oh
Suicide,
yeah, it was
Suicide
everywhere.
Squad was
Harley
good.
Quinn was great, and I didn't hate that Joker. I really didn't. I
No,
didn't, I
he
didn't hate
He
it.
played the role in that atmosphere and that
I
script
liked him.
well.
The look was stupid. They should have went with a different look. I don't know why they went with the tattoos and the grills.
I
like-
think Joaquin Phoenix is going to be phenomenal.
Oh, he's gonna murder that shit.
Yeah.
He's going to be a fucking. He's
Yeah.
going to look like a psychotic clown.
Get,
I'm
get ready to
hoping.
hear this. And the Oscar goes to watch.
Really?
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing he's that fucking good in this.
He's a great actor. He's a great actor. He really does. What is this? Dinner? You getting fucking dinner?
Hungry?
Thank you.
I'm making plates.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna eat in front of the podcast.
What do you mean?
Jesus.
You want some pasta or some chicken?
I asked him. He said no.
Christ.
I got pasta. I got fried chicken I made tonight.
No.
I
You want
asked
some
him.
fried
No,
chicken?
we're doing business here.
Does anybody want fried chicken? I cook. I clean. I did
So-
gutters today.
Oh, now I see it.
All right, but yeah, so Spider-Man's out. We'll see what happens because
Right.
he was supposed to be like the next Tony Stark in MCU.
Yeah.
Which this isn't done. So all the people who are like losing their minds, he will be in the MCU. They will figure this out because, like I said, he was supposed to be the next Stark. Like the way they ended
Right.
it all off in Homecoming or what was the new one? Far From Home.
Far from home.
They ended it in a way where you're like, oh, they're kind of building this where Peter Parker is going to be the next leader of the Avengers, which Spider-Man has been before in the comics. So it's nothing
Right.
crazy to think of. But all right, next movie thing. I don't know why or who wants this movie. 2 out of 3 were dog shit. The Matrix 4.
I want it.
Why?
I like the movies, to be honest with you.
You like bad movies.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
I do. But at least I know that they're bad.
Here's the thing with Matrix. Part 1,
It's good.
overrated,
It was good though.
but good.
Yeah.
Part 2, the highway scene was really cool.
Yeah.
Part 3, unwatchable dog shit.
No, I see. I watch it just to complete the series.
Yeah, I think
I get that, but
the-
it's
the-
unwatchable dog
the
shit.
problem is they should have went for 4 originally because part 3 should have been. There was so much.
But didn't Part 3 end in a celebration of Zion winning against the
Yes.
robots, and they had this whole big
Yes.
like fucking
Yeah.
party at
No,
the end of
it's-
Return of the Jedi?
it's not necessarily.
No.
He didn't win. It became like almost like we're gonna coexist,
Yes.
and now we got to go back into the
So somebody's gonna fuck it up, and okay,
Yeah.
that's so dumb. Yeah, again, why?
I think
Why?
again. Well, they're looking at the billions of dollars that they made.
And how is it that in Matrix 1, CGI special effects look fantastic? By the time we get to 3, it looked so bad.
It looks like it went back in time
Neo
to use.
looked like a rubber fucking claymation character in one scene, like when he's fighting all the agents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was the worst CGI maybe ever.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean-
ever.
It looked like it was pre-90s.
They went from reinventing CGI and doing something so groundbreaking that everybody had to go see The Matrix just
Yeah.
for the special effects alone.
He looked like Gumby.
yeah.
He did. It was really ridiculous.
And then in the next movie, it was either the second or the third one. I forget which one.
was the third one, I
It
think.
was, right?
Yeah.
But it is dog shit how
Yeah.
bad he fucking looks. So bad. I keep saying dog shit today. That's word of the day, people. Dog shit. All right, let's get to the can't go without talking about race in this fucking
Oh Christ!
in this world. So Jay-Z's in on the NFL. Now a lot of people are jumping up and attacking him. How could you do this to Colin Kaepernick? Not thinking, first of all, I don't know this motherfucker. I'm a billionaire and a businessman. I'm a businessman.
It's a businessman.
But this is the whole thing with that.
But he can get him back. If anyone can get this guy back into the league,
yeah.
it's fucking Jay-Z.
Why shit on him?
Yes.
And first of all,
they're jumping the gun before he's made one deal in the league.
so they have this conference with him, and they're like, oh, well, how could this, that, and the third? How could he do this? Blah blah blah. He's like, well, the first step was him kneeling, and that brought attention to what the problem is. Now the attention is here. We know what the problem is. So now, how are we going to fix it?
But hold on. Why is it up to Jay-Z and the NFL to fix police brutality? This is what the problem that they're
But
talking
that's what
about
he's-
is.
that's what he's asking
what
them.
Does that
What
have
do
to
you-
do with the NFL?
What do you want me to do?
Yes,
What do
exactly.
now that we know what the problem is, and they're like, yeah, but how could he's like, all right, I understand. To protest, okay, we protest because we bring attention to it.
Yeah.
The attention's on it. We know that it's there. He's asking them again, what do you want to do to move forward?
Here's what
And
people
nobody has an
expected.
answer.
Here's what I think was the only way these people would have been happy. Jay-Z's working with the NFL, and he got Colin Kaepernick back into. That's the only way
Yeah.
they would have been happy.
But that's not the issue.
But that's not the issue. And you know what? And what you were saying to extend on that is they don't want the focus on the police brutality. They want the focus on them.
yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And like you said, Jay-Z's here saying, all right, great. We're a football league.
Yeah.
Well,
we
Jay-Z,
raised awareness.
let's be honest.
Yes.
In the background, JC's going, you think I give a fuck about Colin Kaepernick?
No.
I am a motherfucking
No.
billionaire crack dealer who came from the streets. You know nothing about police brutality. You know who knows about police brutality? The crack dealing NFL fucking agent or whatever the fuck he is now.
Yeah.
He knows about real police brutality. Not you, you little fucking rich entitled piece of shit, Colin Kaepernick. You don't know a fucking thing about police brutality. I know more about police brutality than Colin Kaepernick. Get the fuck out of here with that guy. So you're going to sit there and now judge Jay-Z, the crack dealer who made better of himself, the example every single person in these hoods should be looking at and going, that is how you get out.
Yeah.
That is the role model we need to be looking at. That is the guy that got out. And how did he do it? By fucking hustling, by hard work. That's how. He didn't just get handed this shit.
You're right.
He was a crack
And
dealer.
not by crying
and-
either.
No, and with his crack money, was he wrong for being a crack dealer? I don't know. Who am I to fucking judge? People got to make a living, right? But I'm serious. Do what you got to do. He didn't get caught. God bless him. But he took that money and then started up Rockefeller
Right.
and bought studio time and became a rapper and worked his fucking ass off for 25 years
You're right.
to get to where he is today. So for anyone to sit there and judge this guy because he's not immediately getting Colin Kaepernick,
Fuck
who
you.
doesn't even deserve to be in the fucking league. He
Yeah.
doesn't respect the league. Why should he be in it? Fuck him. But to judge Jay-Z and be like, how dare you work with them and not, how dare you? Yeah, you give up fucking possibly hundreds of millions of dollars for working with the NFL. You give that up. Fuck you. People with their fake-ass morals. And Colin Kaepernick is supposed to be shutting the fuck up because everyone seems to forget that he took money from the NFL in a settlement. If he really had fucking morals and he really stood for something, he wouldn't have taken that fucking money. So don't give me that bullshit. Fuck
really-
him
you're really
and fuck
heated.
everybody that supports him because that fucking whole situation irks me. For one, stand for the fucking flag. It's not about police. It's about respecting your fucking goddamn country and the people that died for it. Like my fucking cousin, you cocksuckers. All right? It's not about fucking police brutality. That's not what that flag stands for. Eat a dick if you think that that flag stands for anything other than the freedom that this fucking country has that people have died for to get it for you, you fucking assholes. Fuck you. Fuck Colin Kaepernick and fuck everyone who supports him.
All right.
Yeah. How was that? You watched the fights over the weekend?
I did actually. I didn't see the last one.
The best fight of the night, dude.
Listen.
Holy
No, it wasn't
shit.
the best
Yes,
fight.
I didn't
dude,
see the last one.
Stop it. I know you love fucking Nate Diaz, but stop it. The turnaround that fucking Stipe had is amazing. That guy took an ass whooping
that's what-
Rocky style.
That's what I wanted to talk to. I wanted to ask you because since you've seen it, my connection was going out, so I had to keep clicking on the fight. Now, what happened during this fight that I didn't get to see because?
Stipe was fucked up.
Okay, and when did it start turning around and what happened?
Literally the fourth round. It was
That-
the fourth round. Stipe was getting bombed on. I mean, he was landing shots on Cormier.
Yeah.
And, but Cormier was winning that fight decisively up until that round.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I had a 3-0 Cormier. The fourth round came, and all of a sudden, Stipe just started landing shit. And he still landed a heavy
Go
one.
body shots or head shots?
Few body. And actually, I think he was working the body pretty heavily at that point. Now that I think about it, I don't remember exactly, but he just started landing, and then it got into that point where when the fighter gets that one heavy shot where the guy goes, "Oh shit!"
yeah.
Stipe seen that and just started lighting him up, got him against the cage, and that was it.
Yeah.
Herb Dean actually gave Cormier more time than he should have to try to come back from it. Herb Dean should have stepped in about 5 to 10 seconds, 5 seconds in my opinion, before he did. He definitely gave Cormier a fair chance to get out of that shit, and Stipe just wasn't having it. Now let's get to your boy because I know you got a hard on to talk about your boy.
Well, why don't what's the problem with him?
I'm Team Nate Diaz as of this week, and I told you that.
Why? Because of the CBD thing and what he's doing
Absolutely.
as far as pushing that envelope.
Absolutely. You know me. Anyone who supports marijuana and the cause, I'm supportive of them.
Yeah. Him first of all taking the Pettis fight, dangerous fight for him.
Absolutely dangerous fight. And Pettis was on a hot streak.
Yeah.
Pettis was fucking people up, and he
Yeah.
was looking real good.
That Wonder Boy knockout was just
Amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
now. What did you think about him calling out
I would love to see that fight.
Masvidal?
I'd rather see that fight than the McGregor fight
Yeah.
because I
McGregor's
think
gonna fight again?
Well,
who knows?
no, McGregor actually tweeted. He actually said something on Instagram today.
I'd be ready.
Congratulating
I'd be
Nate
fight ready. Yeah.
and saying that watching you do this is giving me drive to come back.
And do the trilogy. Now,
Yeah.
Connor also punched an old man in the face over
Yes.
the past week.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, this happened in April. I read, and the
Really?
video just got released recently. Yeah, it happened a few months back. Maybe not April, but it happened a couple months back, and the video just got released. I remember hearing buzzes about it quickly. Remember a few months back, we did hear something about Connor getting into something, but there wasn't like really evidence out there. And then the video came out this week, and you see former UFC champion punching, what, a 70-year-old man in the
No,
face?
he's probably like 50.
Either way, dude, he had all white hair. At that point, you should not be assaulting him because he doesn't like your whiskey, you fucking
Yeah.
baby.
Now, what did you think about? All right, so Nate hasn't fought in 3 years. What did you
He
think?
looked like
of,
$1 million.
He did, right?
Looked like $1 million. He made Pettis look like an amateur,
Yeah.
which,
It was so surprising, man.
yeah, no, Nate won. He won every round. It was a unanimous decision by the judges and in my eyes.
You would have thought that Pettis would have beat him to the punch at least in the first 2 rounds, and it just didn't happen.
to get the rust out.
Yeah.
You know, you would think. And Nate, usually who keeps his distance to get his distance and figure the fighter out and where he needs to be, typically for the first round or two, he pressed immediately. He was, from the moment that bell went off, he ran right to the middle of the ring and was pressing, which I think was the smart way to go when it comes
especially
to...
3-round fight. He fought like it was the 3rd round since the beginning of the fight.
Exactly.
That's what.
Well, he did say he got gassed in the second round. You saw it too.
Yeah.
He did get a little tired, which is very, very
Yeah. Did you see when Pettis got rolled, like was getting pounded on? I thought it was over at that point. But
Yeah.
that was
Dude,
just
and the
crazy.
ground game, the ground match. A lot of people, again, this for people who don't know the sport, they watch a fight like that and they go, "This is so boring.
No, it's
This is so all they're doing is rolling on the ground."
no. This is a chess game,
Dude,
man.
that was beautiful. That fucking jiu-jitsu match that those two had, because that's essentially what it was. It was
Yeah.
a Brazilian jiu-jitsu match. I mean, there was some stand-up, but a lot of it was on the ground. And it was some of the best offense, defense, jiu-jitsu-wise I've ever seen in the ring. Credit to Pettis. That dude was amazing.
Yeah.
Nick Diaz should have fucking had him. Nate should have had him a few times. And Pettis got out every time. And Nate got out of a few sticky situations also.
You have to be a fan at this point.
I
You have
just said I am.
I'm saying like a real fan because you always gave fucking.
I
you
don't
always-
like their shitty attitude just for no reason. Like, you know what I
Not
mean?
for no reason. They get fucking dumped on by
No,
everybody.
but
and they
it's
get looked.
immediate.
They get
It's
looked
immediate.
over.
Like, even when they fight nice people, like when fucking Nick was fighting George. George can't be nicer, and Nick is just being a complete piece of shit. Like, I get it. We got to sell the fight, but like, George was being like, "Okay, we'll see you in the ring." Like, at that point, just shut the fuck up and go, "All right, we will see you in the ring."
Yeah.
Like, stop talking because you lost and you looked like an asshole. You lost decisively. Not like
Nick
you
wants to fight. He wants to fight George again if George
Why?
is still fighting.
Why did he not see what George did his last fight?
Well, he's saying
George
if-
came out of retirement after 3 years and fucking wiped the floor.
Yeah.
Wiped the floor with Bisping. He
Yeah.
made him look like a fucking, not even an amateur, someone who's never even been in the cage.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, man, you could be a good fighter, but experience is like, dude, this.
And when it comes
Yeah.
to GSP, fuck everybody. He is the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And he's not brought up ever.
yeah, no, he
Ever.
isn't. Yeah, he's always looked over.
Yeah, it's because he's taken certain losses and
No,
everyone
he took
discredits
two
him.
losses.
He's
took-
came back and got revenge.
It's
from those
because
Yeah.
he's
losses.
not flashy.
Right.
It's because he's
Right.
not a shit talker. It's because he doesn't fucking knock people out. It's because he pummels you for 5 rounds,
Yeah.
and he did it for 10 years straight.
Yeah.
10 years straight, this man didn't lose a round.
But
Richie.
he didn't know how to sell a fight. That's why
Well, of course, because he's not
he's not that dude.
No. And he barely speaks English.
Yeah.
And he thinks he got abducted by aliens. He's a little weird, too.
Listen, we've all been there. We've all
Yeah.
been there. It's been, some late nights at Julie's.
But George is absolutely the greatest fucking fighter in UFC history.
Yeah, I won't disagree with you on that.
You can't.
I
You
won't.
can't. All right. For one, I seen Cardi B hanging out with Bernie Sanders
Oh
in
my
like
God.
a real sit down.
So
Hanging out with
weird.
who?
Bernie
So weird.
Sanders.
Oh,
there was
God.
like an
So
hour
weird.
long sit down that these two had. What?
What is she giving him?
What warrants Cardi B, the former prostitute, drug admittedly to drugging innocent men
Yeah.
And stealing.
and
them.
stealing from
robbing
them. What can she possibly tell me
She's
and Bernie Sanders that is going to be anything
because
worth
she's
taking in?
she's the segue to these fucking zombie children.
Yeah, you're right. And here's where I'm going with that. Remember in the 80s when Madonna sang like a virgin and everyone's like, oh my God, she's dirty.
Yeah.
Good, look at her. She's wearing her bra on the outside. Watch out for this minx.
Yeah, or Britney Spears.
Yeah, Britney Spears in her fucking schoolgirl outfit, you know,
Yeah.
or with the snake on her.
Christina Aguilera.
And they kissed on the movie award. Remember
Yeah.
they kissed and everyone
yeah.
lost their minds.
Yeah.
Now-
Rub me the right way, Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Now,
Right.
the pop stars is, like we said, the prostitute. She was a prostitute. This is a fact.
Yeah.
She was a prostitute
Yeah.
who drugged men and then robbed them and had no problem doing it. Actually bragged about it.
It went from being a little
That's the
slutty,
craziest thing.
being a little slutty to I'm a
Literal-
whore.
And these are
I'm a whore.
this is the woman our daughters are looking up to.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
This
crazy
is
that
the-
she would come out and say that.
Yeah. And then on the other flip side of that, we have Billie Eilish, who I'm pretty sure is
Oh my
either
God.
a methadone addict or some form of heroin addict because this girl, I don't know what the
Who
fuck's
is
going
this?
on with her. Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish? Oh, come on. The radio's...
I have to
She's
say-
bad guy. Is it
yeah,
bad guy?
I
Bad
mean,
guy?
her when I heard her album like a year ago,
Talented girl, music wise.
fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
like,
not gonna-
wow, I
yeah.
can't
Right
wait.
here?
Billie Eilish, Billie, I think.
Yeah, IE. It'll come up with you. Yeah, right
I was
there.
like, I can't wait to see. But then she literally turned into this.
And
Wow.
she looks like that little Zan kid. Sans the tattoos
Weird.
on her face,
Now,
right?
Weird.
Who is this girl? What does she do?
She
now?
does this song. What is it?
Bad Guy.
Bad guy. She does a bunch of other songs that I'm sure you've heard. 'cause
Her
you have
album's
daughters.
phenomenal. The album is fucking
Yeah, and
phenomenal.
she's very talented music wise. But I look at her and go, "This is not the type of girl I want my girls looking up to." She's very depressed. At least she plays it off as
yeah,
she
but
is.
you gotta like even listen to the lyrics. You're like, what the fuck are they
Yeah.
singing about? Like, are you kidding me? These kids read into this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
and again, music today is absolute
Trash.
it's dead.
Oh, it's
I
trash.
don't know how we got here. Where like we were talking about this the other night. Let's say someone like John Cougar Mellencamp.
Okay.
Yeah, you laugh, but John Cougar Mellencamp is a multi-platinum artist.
Yeah.
He was gigantic. Stadium tours. Billy, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
Right?
Okay? If he came out today, same exact album, same exact everything, he would go nowhere.
Right?
No.
Nirvana, if they came out today, they would go nowhere. The Rolling Stones, the Beatles,
No.
if they came out today, they would go nowhere.
Because substance doesn't mean anything.
Because music
That's
is turned
true,
into
right.
two things: pop music, rap pop music, and that's it. That's the only thing you get sold now.
No, you get
don't
country.
and country. Well, yeah, but not in New York. Not in New York.
Not Long Island.
Yeah, well, not in upstate.
Actually,
yeah,
in
all
New
right.
York too,
I
but
think that's the
you
thing.
just don't hear it as much.
Yeah.
Well, you don't hear
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
You're right.
Well, that's something you have to seek out. Now,
Yeah.
if I want to seek out new rock music, I have Sirius, thank God. So I do have Octane. But even then, I recognize the bands over and over and over again. It's not like I'm seeing a lot of new names
Right.
on
No.
that station.
No.
So if you want any kind of good music,
It doesn't
this
exist.
generation is not going to give it to you.
You just
No.
have to listen to what already exists.
No,
at this point.
I never listen. I don't listen to any music from
Isn't
today.
that fucked
it's
up?
disgusting.
It's weird.
It's disgusting.
It's weird that no one wants to make good music. People are making good music, I'm sure. It's weird that no one wants to invest in good music.
Yeah,
People
but
just
there's only 2 producers. That's it. And they write all the fucking. They take people's music. They say, "Oh, this is cool,"
Like,
and they
remember-
make it their own.
remember during our era, people played instruments. Name me.
Yeah.
Ready? Name me 5 guitars from the 80s. Go. You could do it easy.
Yeah,
Go
Stevie
ahead.
Vai,
Eddie Van Halen, Slash,
Stevie Vai.
fucking Stevie
Fucking-
Vai,
yeah.
Joe Perry, fucking Kurt Cobain. He's from the 80s, whatever. We named 5. Name me 2 guitarists of today.
I don't know.
Name me 2 guitarists of the past 15 years.
I mean, the only ones I could actually think of are
Ed
country
Sheeran?
artists.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
he plays a guitar.
But he doesn't.
And,
I mean, it's not real.
No. He plays melody. He doesn't play
Yeah.
fucking rock.
What's his name? Fucking John
Mayer.
Mayer.
He
He's
can actually jam.
He's the only one that I know.
And
I've
he
heard
can jam.
play.
He can play like a blues guy. He
Right.
can really fucking play John Mayer.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about. Name me a drummer. Name me a fucking lead singer
Yeah.
of a band.
Yeah, no, it's not the.
We're a band.
Yeah.
It's
It was-
the people. It's the single person now.
We're in a bad place, bro.
But we've been here for a long time,
Yeah, we
dude.
get it. It's bad.
For
It's-
a long
it's-
fucking
we get
time.
It. We get
No,
it.
I know, but I'm like,
It's
like
horrible.
it makes me want to like just start up my own record label, just to sign rock bands and be like, somebody's gonna like this. They have to.
Yeah.
There's an we know there's an audience for rock music. There always has been.
Yeah.
There always has been.
Yeah, but I think it's getting smaller and smaller, and the power is that they control everything.
Yeah.
They control all the music. They control the people who can go to these stadiums, and that's the problem. I mean, for fuck's sake, they're still having Backstreet Boys tour.
If you wanna seek out these,
They are. My cousin
you know,
just went to it.
I know.
Sells out too.
if you want to
crazy.
seek out new bands, they're all spread out everywhere, and you can't get them in one place.
No.
So they're not going to be popular.
And like even like Orlando, who was here last week, even things like the Shark, they won't let him play like new music. They're like, no, we want to hear Offspring, Self-Esteem again.
Yeah.
We want to hear Korn, Blind again. We want to hear fucking Nirvana, Come As You Are. We want to hear Led Zeppelin, Dazed and Confused. It's like, dude, let me fucking at least try to
Yeah.
break a band. That's how bands got broke back in the day.
Right,
Yeah.
the radio.
The radio would play it, and people would go, what the fuck was that?
Right.
And then they would request it. And then that's how people knew, oh, we like
Yeah.
this music. This is going to be a band that blows
Yeah.
up.
Where are the fucking balls by the radio stations? There is none.
No,
they're
they're
all
fucking
fucking
bought-
corporate run, dude.
bought and paid for,
all
man.
corporate run. We have a system here. We
Yeah.
have a system, and you can if you stray away from it, you're fired.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's horrible.
We will hire somebody who will listen to us.
Everything's on a delay. Everything is listened to. They're in a box.
It's really just really really weird. All right, let's do an unpopular opinion, and I'm gonna put this towards you, Rich.
Okay.
Richie, I know one of his unpopular opinions is I don't like Seinfeld.
Okay.
Am I lying?
I don't. It's not that I dislike it, but it's not. I don't know. It's just. I would not feel like watching it if it was on, and they're cracking jokes. I'd
Now you-
rather watch something else
Now you know why I said this is an unpopular opinion, right?
because everybody likes Seinfeld.
Literally everybody. How do you not give it a chance?
I do. I've seen Seinfeld many times.
But you know what needs to happen? I need to
I've
give
seen
you,
Friends a lot of
No,
times too.
I
I
know.
don't feel like watching
Friends
it.
is different. Like
Friends
that,
is
you know,
different. That's
Friends is
not-
different. I think I need to give you like a top 10 definitive episodes you need to watch of Seinfeld and start there.
Okay.
Like I think because if you go to some of the earlier ones, as a fan, I appreciate them, but they're really not as funny as like say from season 6 to 9. Like 1 through 5, very funny stuff. Don't get me wrong, but 6 through 9, I felt like they really hit their fucking stride and started knocking it out the park.
They perfected
Okay. So
him and Larry David. They perfected how to leave you hanging on a joke.
Yeah.
To where
Okay.
you knew exactly what they were talking about, but they would never finish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how about this? Next week you give me 5 episodes or 10 episodes to watch.
Okay,
All right, and I'll
I'll
give
give
them a
you
shot.
my top 5 because I can already rattle them off right
This
now.
is unbelievable.
Ready for anyone who's never seen Seinfeld? If you want to join in on this, here's my top 5. Merv Griffin episode number 1. Okay. The one where George gets kicked out of his office to play now. The Hello episode. Okay.
Just remember that you're telling me these because
Yeah.
Wow.
Number 3.
This is recorded. Don't worry.
Yeah. Number 3 would have to be. Let's go with the Bubble Boy.
The Bubble Boy.
All right, Bubble
Okay.
Boy.
All right.
Number 4, we're gonna go with the Jerry tries to buy a car.
Okay.
You know the one I'm talking about?
I
When
don't-
Elaine
not-
and Putty break up?
Yes.
And George and the candy line up?
Yes.
All right. And number 5, let's go with an old one. We got to go with a classic, so we'll go with The Virgin.
Oh, that's a good one.
Malva.
That's a good one.
Malva.
Okay.
What's my name?
All right.
Yeah.
It rhymes with a woman's body
No,
part.
no. That's
Okay,
not The
so-
Virgin. Is it? Is Malva the Virgin?
I don't know.
So those are the 5.
I know
that
the Mulva, that's
have
funny.
to
No.
watch.
The Virgin. No, Malva's a different one.
Right.
But yeah, so those are the ones you're gonna have to watch.
Okay,
because-
so I'll have to watch those 5, and then I'll report back to you.
yeah, because Seinfeld is just it's just so fucking funny, dude. Like I still to this day watch episodes that I've seen, not even exaggerating, 10 to 20 times, and still laugh.
Wow.
Have you seen Seinfeld's new driving in
Oh, of
cars?
course. Yeah. He
That's
had Eddie
fucking-
Murphy on last,
fucking-
the newest one.
That's good.
Yeah, I
there
love
are
it.
some of those shows that
Is
are
that the
just
coffee one or
yes.
something?
Driving in
Get-
cars with comedians getting coffee.
Yeah,
It
that's
is-
that's Seinfeld with
Yeah.
because I've
Or
seen Eddie
comedians
Murphy.
in cars getting coffee. That's the
Right,
name of
something
it.
like that.
Yes.
Was it fun? Is it funny?
It's funny.
Is it?
Because you know what? He gets candid actors and comedians,
Yeah.
and it really is.
Stone Cold's got a new show kind of similar to that on USA, except he's not just driving around all the time. And last week he had Rob Riggle. This week he had Sal Volcano from
I saw a clip of that one.
dude.
I
This is
actually
a
just
good
watched-
fucking show, dude.
I actually just watched him on a show, and they eat
the
hot wings.
Hot Wings challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, they eat hot wings, and that was really interesting.
How
It was
does
fun.
that show's like intervention. How do you not know you're being set up to eat the hottest shit ever? Like people go in there like, I got this.
Yo, he handled
Not a
it.
single person that gets it though.
He handled it like a fucking stud.
Yeah, but he still was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
this shit.
but if you watch
Shaq,
the- if
Shaq was like, you ain't gonna do nothing to me. He was crying.
Yeah.
He was crying.
If you watch these other guys, they are having a really hard time. Stone Cold actually kept his composure.
Yeah, yeah, he did. I have a retraction to make, Rich, because you know how I said Netflix doesn't make good movies.
Okay.
Well, that new Marlon Wayans movie came out.
Oh my God, sextuplets! I seen that one. Holy shit!
Not only is he making joke references from the 70s, and he made a George Jefferson joke.
Oh my God.
Netflix is watched by people that are not going to know who the fuck George Jefferson is. He made references of the 70s and 80s in his jokes. There was...
You actually watched that movie? Because I did.
I did it on purpose.
Oh my
because
God.
I told Jess, she's like, why are we watching this? I go, for the show.
Yeah.
For the show.
I fucking watched that movie. Oh,
The
fuck.
fat suits were so bad. And how people can get mad at anyone doing blackface when still to this day, we have a black woman coming out. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all don't want to fuck with me. I'm a bad mama jama.
Yeah. Yeah. So bad,
It's
dude.
2019,
It's
Marlon
horrible.
Wayans.
You know what? They said they were doing another White Chicks,
I heard.
and it's gonna be
That
horrible.
My Chicks was funny though.
No,
it was a
retarded.
fun movie.
It was
No, it
retarded.
wasn't.
It was a fun movie.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
That
was.
wasn't
There was the only funny part of it was Terry Crews.
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah.
best.
He was
I
the
love
only
Terry
funny
Crews.
I
part of
like
that
that movie. I'm putting
Of
it
course
out
you
there.
do. You
I
like,
like
no,
it.
Rich, we established it. You like bad movies.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, we
I
already
like good
know this.
movies, but I like bad movies too.
You like horrible movies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not nice.
All right. Now Lenny Dykstra's fighting the Bagel Boss.
This is retarded.
I mean,
This is retarded.
first of
They're
all,
not even fucking fight. It's not even like they look like they could fight.
No,
the
Lenny-
fucking guy is a retired baseball player,
Yeah,
which
why-
they're not even really athletes.
no.
No.
I mean, and what did Dykstra play? What position?
He played. Was it third base?
The
Yeah,
laziest
they
position.
shortstop,
Other
I
than
think they're
right
base,
field. Other than right field, third base is the easiest fucking position to play. Come on.
And then this fucking guy is 5 fucking foot. Like, I mean,
I don't understand.
what do they
why.
expect out of this
He
fight?
just had another video in a casino where he
Yeah.
was yelling at some guy. And
the guy
kicked
was
him.
like 6'5".
Yeah.
He was like slapping him away. Like,
And then there's another video
it's
where
just
he's painted
stupid.
like the Joker. Did you see this one?
No,
And he's
I
just
didn't see
shitting all
that.
over women, saying, "Yeah, that's right, I'm a misogynist." And
It's weird.
why
I
do
think
we give people like this even
Becau-
the time of day?
because they're getting attention.
Yeah,
this
but
is
we're
unfortunate.
giving it to them. That's
no,
the thing.
we're not.
No,
giving
I
to
know,
them.
but you
these
get what I'm
fucking
saying.
kids and these early 20s people on their goddamn YouTube, they're giving him attention, and they're like, "Holy shit! 100 million people watch this." And the problem is, it's 100 million people without money.
Yeah.
These are fucking like. I think it's retarded, but that's just breeding the same attention span, which is fucking retarded.
Yeah, but that's the whole this whole generation. They like stupid things, and they like it. They like fast clips of stupid things.
Yeah.
That's what they like.
You're right.
That's what they
It's
enjoy.
what my kids are like.
That's
I
like
look
the
at my
vines.
son.
They
yeah.
watch his fucking vines.
Yep.
The 30
6
second,
seconds.
10
No, that was 6.
Yeah.
6 seconds.
Vines were 6 seconds. That's the time span kids have now accumulated.
This show will never blow up. This is an hour-long
hour
show.
of talking.
They,
An
they
hour
don't have,
of talking.
They don't have the attention span to
No.
watch something like
Nor
this.
do they give a shit about the actual world.
No, they don't
They
care.
don't. These kids are the most delusional, protected generation of all time, and the time's going to come where they are thrusted into the real world and they have to stand on their own, and they're not going to know how to. And all you have to blame is the pussy parents who did it to them.
They're like disposable 2-second, 3-second material they could just throw away.
And your son's my son's age, and your girls are about my son's age, and all our kids are about the same age. And I look at these kids and I go, "You got it so fucking easy. You have no idea how easy you have it." For one, we're teaching them the way we were taught, to be real fucking human beings and be working parts of society and hard work. And, not everyone gets a trophy and not everyone's a winner. There are losers. We're raising our kids the opposite way of that generation because we see what it's done to them. And I've said it on this show a million times. I'm going to say it again. Our kids are at such an advantage once they get out of college, once they actually get into the workforce. No, they are.
They are.
Because they're going to
be fucking consumed in
you have
the
to remember.
retards.
No, you have to remember. There's always somebody at top that runs the business, okay?
Right.
And that person is not these kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That person will see our generation and go, "Why the fuck do I have any of you here? Look at this group of kids that are coming in that want to work, that are hardworking,
Right.
that want to fucking be here, that don't want to fucking have 6 weeks of vacation, that don't want to know why they can't go home because a drop of snow fell on the fucking floor." That, you know what I'm saying? Our kids are going to be animals. They're going to be a wrecking crew for this generation that's happening right now. They are going to demolish them because they are so fucking soft. We never had a soft generation up until this generation.
Yeah.
Prior to us, men were men. You know what I mean? Your grandfathers were hardened people. We're kind of that way. We're a little softer than them, don't get me wrong, but we still have those same work ethic and values.
Yeah, we're the last generation to have
No, we're not,
of old America, though. We
Yes.
are.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. And literally, it ended my year because he's a year younger than me.
Yeah.
And 82 was the cutoff. If you were born in 82, you still got old America. If you were born in 83, for some reason, it changed. It changed for that 1 year, made a difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
It's really fucking weird because I talked to him about this because I had freedom to go everywhere, do anything. At 7 years old, he was stuck in a cul-de-sac. Don't leave this cul-de-sac. Got to see where you are at all times.
Right?
Yeah.
It's true.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
my mother was like, "Oh, sun's up. Bye. See you when the sun comes back down." No idea. At 7, 8, 9 years old. That's why I look at my son and I go, "You have no idea how easy you're going to have it. Just fucking make sure you get an education. And that's all you need. Because once you get that, you're going to go into this workforce and demolish these cocksuckers. You're going to murder them." He tried pulling that shit with me being one of these assholes the other day when I was taking the pool down. He's taking one piece at a time. Aluminum. They're light as shit. It's a pop-up pool. It's aluminum pieces. He's taking one at a time and then dragging his ass up to the front yard. So when he came back, I look at him. I go, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he gives me this look. I go, "First of all, pick up as much as you possibly can. Second of all, walk your fucking ass a lot faster than what you're doing." I go, "If you worked for me, I would have fired you right now.
Yeah.
You would not have been working for me. I would have fired you because you work like shit." After that, he got it, and he started picking up a bunch more and moving his ass.
But you got to. That's the thing. They have to be taught.
But this generation's
they have
parents
to be
went,
taught.
"Oh, no,
Well-
that's okay. You do it, you. Whatever makes you happy, honey.
He's
Whatever
working.
makes
He's
you happy.
working. So
At least he's outside."
Yeah. No, I know.
Any
Yeah.
excuse they can make for their kid.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate.
Oh, before we end the show, because we're almost at that point, what is the Rhonda Rousey hurt thing?
Oh, she fucking literally almost cut her finger off. There's a graphic image online. We're not going to get it now.
Yeah.
But there's a graphic image online where it's literally like half, just something sliced through it.
What happened? Do you know?
She was working on that show on Fox 911 something. I don't know what the
Okay.
fuck she was working on, and she got into an accident on there. One thing we haven't talked about that I'm going to take a little.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before we get into that, before we stray away from the whole athlete, MMA, whatever, Ronda Rousey, did you see Kurt Angle put out a thing about
Brock's not
Brock
fighting, dude.
Lesnar?
He's not fighting.
You know, he would want to fight John
This is
Jones.
more important. This is
John
more
Jones
important.
fucking put him out on Instagram saying,
Yeah.
Really?
I
will fucking embarrass you, this,
Yeah.
that, and the third. So that's going on, too, in the social media world.
Yeah, but that's never going to happen. Brock's not fighting anymore. All right, one thing we haven't brought up on the show, and I don't know how we haven't, and he's a good friend of ours, and he came out with his album about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and that's Bobby J from Rockaway Summer Classics. If you do not have this album, I am telling you, as an old, not even, well, I guess it is
An
old
old
school
hip-hop
now.
head.
As an old hip-hop head, this is the best rap album to come out in fucking, I couldn't tell you how long. This album is front to back good. Every type of mood you have, there's a song for it on here. It is lyrically really fucking good. I'm not going to say he's the greatest lyricist ever. You know, I like Bobby, but, you know, his lyrics are very good, though. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they're even subpar. His lyrics are phenomenal. But
he puts together a lot of great words in a very old school manner like the boom bap era of hip hop would appreciate this guy doing it today.
Dare I say Nas in the way he tells a story.
Okay.
Like on the song, where is it? The song Maintain, where he's at the bar and he's telling the whole.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about? No? All right. Well, he called it when I talked to Bobby because he wanted feedback from me about the album. So I told him, I'm like, dude, Maintain's phenomenal. It reminds me of the hometown bars that we would go to. And he's like, when I wrote that, I had the intention of it being like a hip-hop Piano Man. Like, that was like my rap version of Piano Man. And now once he told me that, going back and listening to it, I'm like, totally understand that. And then you got songs, literally every song.
It's very listenable. Like, it's easy to listen to.
Bobby J for President, Walter White, Let Me Breathe, Top Down, Bite Me, Hook Drop. The Hook Drop with Little Fame, that song is bananas. Yeah. It's got that MOP sound to it, but it's Bobby J and Little Fame from MOP, and it's fucking awesome. The Return with Kwame is unbelievable. I never even really knew Kwame before this, and he kills it on that shit, and so does Bobby. But it's fantastic. And then the one that me and Jess are really digging is a song called Everybody Knows, featuring Vivian something or other. I don't know her name. But go pick up Bobby's album. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on Google Play. You can get it, wherever you download your fucking albums. Don't steal it. Support real hip-hop, please, and go buy this album. If you like 90s era rap, late 90s era rap, mid 90s era rap, you're going to love this fucking album.
Yeah,
it really is a fucking classic. It's a summer classic. Hence the title. So go check that out. All right. Anything else?
No.
We're good.
You good?
It was awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you for checking us out. Of course, go over to Russo's Brand. Sign up. You get 12 shows a week. You get Vince. You get us. You get Shane Douglas, Stevie Richards, Ben Hameen, yada, yada, yada. You get a whole ton of content. 12 shows a week.
Blah, 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 blah.
Because they've heard it all before. You get 12 shows a week for $3.95. It's less than $1 a week, you cheap cunts. So pony it up and go join the brand.
Oh, wait, before you get out also, when are the movies coming out? You got 3 from Hell coming out soon. How long until these movies?
September 16th, we got 3 from Hell. September 6th, we got It 2.
Okay.
So those are the 2 biggies on the radar right now.
So keep an eye out for that. The closer it comes.
Head over to statementgames.com, of course. Our good buddy over there, Mark. We love him, and we want everyone to go support that. If you're into sports and prop bets, you can win prizes. Big Josh won a prize over there. So go over there now, and it's like fantasy stuff, but you can win, and you don't have to pay nothing. So what's better than that? Opie Radio. Go over to Opie Radio on Twitter, Facebook, wherever, and find his podcast. Download it, subscribe wherever you can, and check it out. It's really good. I love it. And, of course, if you're in Manhattan and you're downtown, head over to La Cubana for Chef Carl's new restaurant. It's doing phenomenal. He posted a picture the other day where there was literally like a concert line outside waiting to get in. And then, last but not least, of course, coming up in just a few minutes, This Is Life with the hottest, sexiest, and most beautiful podcaster in the game, Jay Rabbit, a.k.a. my wife. And I will be here as well. And Mark will be joining us, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And again, if you're listening to us on the brand and you're listening only, we are live every Tuesday night on YouTube, Super Ugly Show. We start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can call in. You can write in. And then you get a second show, same night, same channel, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Life, the show I just explained previously to this. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. All right, guys, that's it for us. I'll see you in a few minutes with This Is Life. And if I don't, I will see you next Tuesday.